Young and the Restless Vandals say Victoria Newman's personal and professional life has been chaotic in recent months. She can properly place responsibility for both upheavals at the feet of Billy Abbott, Victor Newman, and to a lesser extent, Adam Newman. As devoted fans recall, Vicky and JT Hellstrom were married more than 10 years ago. Their alliance only existed for a few years, but included the birth of Reed Hellstrom. JT's recent comeback and recent regrets in the hospital, before he was thrown into jail, felt incomplete. So why not rewrite him? Having compassionate Victoria for her one-time love will be meaningful and capable of allowing the revival of what used to be a great couple. Suppose JT is released due to good behavior and the circumstances surrounding his imprisonment and returning to Geneva, Wisconsin, as part of a program he closely monitors. JT's miraculous survival was revealed a little later and also included Nick Newman pretending to be Luck and Bill's character. A previous electric shock, affecting his behavior and a brain tumor has been shown to be the cause of JT's actions, providing a reliable solution to a very attractive extended arc. Viewers who got to know JT in his early days at GC never bought this unexpected villain into a villain. Consequently, the final revelation of JT's status serves as a credible and testament to the whole plot taking place over a few years. An original murder plot allowed Luck and Bill to return to the cast in the latter part of the previous decade. He left town in 2010, with JT supposedly moving to Washington, D.C. with Mackenzie Browning. JT returned to GC as part of Victor Newman's financial investigation. Luck and Bill's character determined that Nicky Newman was responsible for the unusual money transfer. Digital skipped ahead. It seems JT is having mental health issues. His explosive behavior and ongoing violence led him to attempt to kill Victor twice for the role of Mustache in the death of Colleen Carlton. Afterwards, Nicky hit JT on the back of the neck as he was acting aggressively toward Victoria. JT is said to be dead. Nicky, Vicky, Sharon Newman, Phyllis Summers, and later, Mariah Copeland, cover up the murder supposedly by burying him in Prime Park. JT's miraculous survival was revealed a little later and also included Nick Newman pretending to be Luck and Bill's character. A previous electric shock, affecting his behavior and a brain tumor has been shown to be the cause of JT's actions, providing a reliable solution to a very attractive extended arc. Viewers who got to know JT in his early days at GC never bought this unexpected villain into a villain. Consequently, the final revelation of JT's status serves as a credible and testament to the whole plot taking place over a few years. The couple's nickname has become popular in the growth of social media. So the ever-married couple of Victoria and JT did not come with a hashtag nickname in the 2000s, when Heinle and Luck and Bill, a real-life couple who had children, used to be together. Tag this paired past as appropriate hashtag JTV, as well as other nicknames that fans may want to apply. However, although Luck and Bill has agreed to return to the cast, there is still doubt based on his efforts as producers. Victoria and JT can only become friends again. The clear chemistry that JTV once shared allowed a quick revival of a couple. Victoria will have the right to disregard any personal involvement with JT, but can welcome him out of prison and help him gradually regain his reputation. Please register for the latest information. It's another week Orgeneve's classics like soap featuring the Newmans this week. After the Brooks and Foster family disappeared, Europe became all about Newmans and Abbotts, led by Victor and John for decades. Well, we had a week dedicated to the Abbotts, so in what we hope will be the last week of the canon until now, for the Newmans. This week we will relive some of their best moments, and their most tearful moments. For example, Sharon and Nick experience their parents' worst nightmare when young Cassie dies in a car accident. The couple never recovered from that tragedy and the effects are still felt to this day. We also returned with a little blonde peach named Victoria, the first to know about her father, Victor. An adult Victoria marries JT with Nicky carrying their son, Reed. The marriage didn't last long, and things got worse in 2018 when JT returned and he and Victoria tried to arouse their romance. Sadly, JT becomes abusive. Then, of course, he was thought to have died almost a year and his behavior turned out to be the result of a brain tumor. Then we went back to the early 90s again when Victor tried to teach Nick, a teenager, some lessons, boxing lessons. Of course, Victor believes that boxing can also teach life lessons, and that's something that will never change. We had trouble with The Young and the Restless, but there are still some loose ends around. We took some time to start the program, saw the Brooks and Foster families, and watched the city of Geneva begin to expand. Another notable milestone appeared on our screens later, when Kinda Chank Bachelor received the first facelift in the air, seeing the results at the same time as the viewers. There are also quite a number of famous thieves going on, when Katy Perry was caught up in the limelight a lot with the intense disappointment of Jack Abbott. Details may be tied up, but others may start to get confused. Here are the vandals. It is another view of the many challenges and troubles of the Newman family, beginning when Victor explained the importance of preserving one's heritage. Nikki will be troubled by a similar topic later, when Victoria's independence began to cause some conflicts. This past week has been quite exciting, and the upcoming people can bring some unexpected developments. With existing things, it's easy to miss important moments, but that's why the Soap Hub is here to help. If you have any questions, thoughts, or even theory, don't hesitate to share them with the community. Time will tell if Summer and Faith develop any famous sibling contest on The Young and the Restless. But in real life, it's more difficult to find a more devoted brother than Hunter King, who plays the daughter of Nick and Phyllis, Summer Newman. Although holiday movies tend to air on holidays, King assures her followers that The Kissing Booth 2 is not a Christmas movie, acknowledging that this photo can be confusing. "I love you." King adds, "Everyone sees The Kissing Booth right now and is ready." Both families are linked by the romantic association of Chris Brooks, arguably the most sensitive and vulnerable of the four daughters. Brooks and Snapper do not call him Bill Jr. Foster. For her, it was a match made in heaven. For him, it was just a distraction, like his relationship with waitress Sally McGuire. Stuart, the Brooks family head, thought it was a good idea when their kids cooled their jets, but he also thought that hiring Brad Elliott, a virtual stranger, to work for the paper, his newspaper, is good. The next day, Ure made television history by revealing the results of the first TV upgrade on TV. Kinda wasn't sure if the outcome was worth the pain, but Liz Foster, her best friend, confidant and mother of her enemies, was there to reassure and help. If there is one thing that Connie Chancellor can do well, it is to plan and organize a wedding. The couple who reaped the benefits of her efforts in 1993 were Neil and Drusilla Winters, and although the bride and groom were happy shots, they still weren't together forever as many people did. Expected reception. Sabrina de Kong Tham Gia The Young and Restless Strong Kanam Ninko The Hurang Yai Kanong Yai Ham Mo Lao Nam No Vain Yan Vat Ni Cung Kong The No Light Tat Kakak Shi Tit Ve Toi Jun Ko Ao Ton Fojanev. Code Wak Joit Yo Tro Live Thing Tunam 2008 Vod Wak Nu Din Veen Ramadin Thu Vi Cho Din Kai Ko Twat Koi By Kich Thing 6 Nam 2009. De La Nongi Ban Kan Bayat Vevokua Victor. Sabrina Castellana Lamon Yai Quan Li in Ghe Tuat Song O Paris, Yai de Ket Ban Voi Victoria Newman Kai Ko Dang Song O Wyak Yud Vau Thang Tu Nam 2008, Sabrina Din Tham Victoria O Don Fojanev Va Tai Min Bai Thu Hut Boy Chaco, Victor Newman, Kai Ho Gom Bo Voi Mo Ting Yeu in Ghe Tuat Wak Chia Mo Nu Honda Duam Wakwan He Kua Holin Mo Tam Kam Ra. Du Kong Mei Hui Hawaii Ting Ban Kua Ko Voi Victoria. Sabrina Chapnyan Moidan Ni Kua Victor de Quan Li Mo Fon Trung Bay Nghe Tuat Ma On Se Mo Choko O Ton Fojanev Va Sao Kai Ko Bayatman Ko Tai. Sabrina Va Victor de Ket Han. Katy Perry and her outfit as a cover model for Endless Style magazine were featured stories on Thursday's episode. Jack lectures on the benefits of being conservative. Nick is outrageous. Katy Perry said that she will be the one to decide her image. Thanks but no thanks, gentlemen. We also returned with a little blonde peach named Victoria, the first to know about her father, Victor. An adult Victoria marries JT with Nikki carrying their son, Reed. The marriage didn't last long, and things got worse in 2018 when JT returned and he and Victoria tried to arouse their romance. Sadly, JT becomes abusive. Then, of course, He was thought to have died almost a year, and his behavior turned out to be the result of a brain tumor. Then we went back to the early 90s again when Victor tried to teach Nick, a teenager, some lessons, boxing lessons. Of course, Victor believes that boxing can also teach life lessons, and that's something that will never change. See it all for yourself in the preview of the When Devin and Hillary Said, I Was Back in 2015, both of which contained regret. She had an affair with him when she married Neil. He passed that he had the night before. Suffice it to say, it was not a match made in heaven. The Young and the Restless airs every weekday. Check your local listings for airtime.
Abby can even become a truly dependent couple. To Abby.